According to Friedrich Nietzsche, everything that does not kill us makes us stronger. But later, he went insane before passing away. Thus many would object to that and state that the phrases are simply lovely, and that whatever doesn't immediately kill us. Instead, it slowly poisons us, gradually, later. I suppose I concur, however the protagonist of today's tale didn't show the contrary. Sherry Sila is the name of this courageous woman who has an illness that they've had since they were little, for instance, congenital myoplosia. Almost all of her muscles, joints, and body legs are distorted. When Sherry was born, physicians provided her with this depressing prognosis. The young girl was only anticipated to live for at most a year, according to the diagnosis. The young girl had her own intentions, despite the fact that the parents were urged to instantly brace themselves for the worst. She did survive, of course, but her parents didn't have much time to celebrate because they learned at the following checkup from the doctor that their child would live the rest of her life in a wheelchair or a bed. That was probably exactly what the baby's future held, and Sherry demonstrated here once more that she wasn't going to succumb to the publisher's disease. She made learning to walk her aim when she was 5 years old. The girl kept attempting to rise up until she was able to control her untamed muscles, and then little by little, step by step, she was able to recover a somewhat regular life for herself. She attended school, continued her education at a technical institution, and even received honors. She simultaneously lived life to the fullest and took advantage of each and every moment, detail, and sunshine. On the other hand, she was also aware that it would not be simple for her to create a happy marriage with a young man easy. Everyone else who was close by probably said the same thing. But that was before Sherry met a young man named Chris while she was attending college. And as soon as they did, they realized they were each other's soulmates. The guy had a congenital spine condition, and their mutual grief initially brought them together and then brought them even closer together. After a brief period of passion, the pair were hitched. The young girl decided not to stop there, and this time, she was determined to be a parent. It would have seemed like a fat end at this point because there wasn't much more to expect. The physicians discouraged Sherry from taking the risk in light of her prognosis, but when the girl became pregnant and was happy, sadly, she miscarried. The woman was initially putting her own life in danger. Therefore the physician stopped her from giving birth, first of all, her own life. The fact that she was still alive is a miracle, yet the girl would die from her subsequent pregnancy, the doctors adamantly stated. But if you think Sherry was putting up with the prognostications from the physicians this time, she wasn't. One could only be in awe of this frail woman's tenacity of purpose, fortitude, and persistence. She experienced a second pregnancy. She was pregnant for the second time, and for 9 months she maintained a healthy lifestyle while caring for her unborn child, a genuine miracle. The physicians were under extreme pressure and no one still believed in miracles, but Sherry and Chris were fervently hoping that all would come together. However, nobody in the ward could believe it had truly happened until they heard the baby's first scream. Hayden, her young kid, was born in great health. The absence of any indications of genetic problems in the infant, as well as Sherry's own good health and happiness, brought relief to the doctors. Newspapers began to make headlines shortly after. Girl with no muscles gave birth to healthy baby. The miracle was being reported all across the world. What took place next? The young mother then started to carry out all of her maternal duties and showed the rest of the world that there was no end to her tenacity and determination to complete her ambitions. Even if she still receives criticism for making a mistake and endangering her grandchildren by giving birth to a kid with major illnesses, most people think that being sick should not be viewed as a death sentence that prevents a person from living a fulfilling life. Currently, this small family is very content, and all we can hope for is that little Hayden grows up healthy and continues to bring his parents joy. So there you have it, guys. Do you think the danger involved in having the baby was worthwhile? But for today, be sure to discuss it in the comments. All for today, thank you. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and then bye.